Play, it's a very simple tool where both agencies and clients have a space where they can not only launch campaigns but also manage everything that they have created. This is kind of everybody's dream because here you have the option to just manage and take a look at everything that you have across platforms, across clients. But first, let me show you how it works for the agency side. The Clients tab is where you can connect the tool to either high level or your custom domain. We have very simple integrations for both of them. And for each one, we've actually got a video in our YouTube channel that I highly suggest you go and check out. Here you can find a 2-minute tutorial about how to create the custom menu link inside of Go High Level. You can actually select which ones of your clients you want to bring, or if you want to have the access available for all of them. Also, you can connect your own custom domain. This is where you can sell the tool as a standalone product. Your clients will have credentials where they can just log in with their username and a password. You can have the tool be living inside your own custom domain. Here, we also have a video showing you how to set the A record correctly and how to make sure it's pointing towards the correct value. Make sure to check that out also. But if I come back here, let me show you how this works. If I switch to our admin workspace, I can show you some of the features. First of all, it's important that you know that each one of these workspaces is tied to a different client. Inside of Play, one workspace belongs to an independent sub account, meaning you can manage each one of these without having them mixed. One cool feature that we just launched is the settings tab, where you can actually select which platforms you prefer by default, and you can select what they see upon sign up. By default, all of them will be on, but you can just come in here and select. Also, you can control the visibility of specific tabs and sections within the app for your clients. You can hide some of the sections depending on what you prefer and how you're working. You can hide, for example, the resources tab that I will show you in a second, the home tab where your clients have the ability to launch campaigns, and then the creative hub where they can create drafts. Once you generate the different workspaces, then it's time, and let me switch back here, to connect the platforms. This is also a very simple step, and it's very important for you to know that ad spend currently it's not managed inside of Play. This is why you just come in here and connect your actual ads accounts. That can be your Facebook or Instagram, your Meta Suite ads accounts, Google, well, same thing as YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Bing, Spotify, all of them. And the only thing that you actually need to select here is, of course, your Facebook page or your Instagram page if you have one, and then the objective. Make sure you add the relevant one. We actually have these four. These two require pixels, but you can also change this at any point, and you can launch campaigns with one objective, then come back here, change it, and then launch a second or third campaign with a different objective. It's super important that if you are advertising for a special category, you can select it here, and that way your ads and campaigns will be compliant. Same thing goes for Google. You can actually select your conversion if you are conversion tracking. One cool thing about Play is that if you are on the $4.97 plan, we can help you set up your conversions. But once you are finished with this little part, this should take probably less than a minute, you can come to the Advertise tab. And this is where all the magic's happening. This is where you can come, select any different platform, and you can start launching your campaigns. And this is where AI will actually start to take place. In Play, we don't have a library where you can just come and select templates that have already been made for you. We don't believe in the one shoe fits all solution. We believe every campaign should be different because, well, every campaign is different. So let me show you how this works. We're going to be using our generic landing page site, which we created in our own landing tool creator, landing.site. You can go and check it out. It's a tool that's free for all of our users. And then the only thing we need to add here it's a prompt. And then we can generate the first description. It's super important that you know that our system will scan the website or the landing page that you provide here. And also, the box that says, "What's your business product, event, or idea?" It's your main prompt box. So if you've ever used any kind of AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, Bard, or any other, then you know how important your prompt is. The better the prompt, the better the everything that comes next. So once you do this first part, you will get this little paragraph that shows in a few words what you are doing. Also, pro tip here on the "what's the name of it," you should add the name of your business. You can even add an offer if you have one. Here, you can put anything from 10% off, discounts, free demos, free samples, or anything else that you like the ad copy to show. I'm going to hide this for now, and then I'm going to generate the content. And this is where the magic it's actually happening. This is where our system will start scanning your website to create different ad combinations that are going to be A/B tested against one another. One cool thing about Play is that we offer reporting at asset level, so you can actually check how's everything working with your different assets. And as this process goes, you will be able to see here the different ad combinations that are being formed as we speak. And also, super important for you to know, when we started launching this campaign, we clicked on Facebook. But this prompt will serve for Google, for LinkedIn, for Bing, and any other platform, meaning you don't actually have to prompt twice. So this is really cool. And as an agency or a client, will save you a lot of time. So once this process is finished, you will see three parts of the campaign generation process. You've got the targeting, which is first, creative goes second, and third, at the bottom of everything, you've got your budget. So let us review one by one. If I scroll up, we will check some of the targeting and how it works. It's important for you to know that targeting works in different ways inside of Play, and this depends on the platform that you're using. So, for example, in Facebook, you can target interest or you can do retargeting audiences. As, for example, in Google, you can do keyword targeting and then you can do retargeting in some other different campaigns. In LinkedIn, you will be targeting job descriptions and probably companies. And same thing in TikTok, you will be targeting hashtags. So the targeting depends on the platform. We offer several ones, and it's super important for you to know that our system is already integrated with Meta's Audience Manager. So the system will try to make a perfect combination of an audience that's not too broad and not too narrow. You can always clear these all if you wanted to and go manual. So this will also give you manual control. We highly recommend you going with the suggestions AI makes because they're super accurate and they will help you boost your campaign. Then you can work with lookalike audiences. If you already have some of them created, you will see them here. Or you can also create from scratch. Same thing goes for retargeting. You can select your retargeting audience over here if you already have one. But if not, you can create one from here. You can easily go and retarget people who have engaged with your Facebook or Instagram page. And also, if you have that email list you've been wanting to use for a long time and it's in a CSV file, you can actually upload it here. We have some formatting guidelines we highly suggest you reading. Once you finish this part, if you keep scrolling down, you get several more options, also very easy to navigate. You can select your age and gender targeting. This by default will be open and be as broad as possible. And then you might need to select your location. So for this example, we're going to be targeting San Francisco. Please note that you can also target radius, you can target zip codes, you can target pretty much anything you prefer. And as you can see, this is already here. You can draw a radius around it if you wanted to, or maybe stack several different options. If you keep scrolling down, you will see last is the placement section. This is here at the bottom because it's something you don't really have to worry about unless you want to worry about it. By default, AI will select the base placement depending on the creative you have. So for example, if you have a video you shot on your phone vertically, the placement selection will be done automatically for something like Instagram stories and reels. But if you wanted to go manual, you always can. And you can find it here on this little section. But just know by default, this will be on auto placements. Once the targeting has been sorted, we can move down to the creative part. And before going into the image, video, or carousel options, let's take a look at the descriptions we have here. It's super important for you to know that our GPT is very proficient and will bring you the very best descriptions that it can. As you can see here, you've got all the catchy language that really, really works. And this will be different for Facebook, for Google, or every other platform, as our system is smart enough to understand the difference of audiences between those. And same thing goes for the headlines. As you can see, you even got the emojis. But we got the question sometimes if you can edit this manually. And the answer is yes. You can always come here and manually edit anything you'd like. You always have control of everything inside the platform. Now, let us go through the suggestions for images and videos. First of all, you will get the suggested media. This is coming straight out of our Shutterstock library. You also have the option to upload your own images. This is where you can actually store them too. We have our AI generator where you can upload your image, your brand logo. You can customize the headlines and the descriptions. You can select your brand color here at the bottom of everything. Select your text color, add your call to action, and then click generate. This will give you 5 different combinations of creatives. We have several different templates for you to test. Here we will find our Shutterstock library. And this is where you and your clients can browse for any image or video that you'd like to use. This comes super helpful when you don't have that image or that video that will really, really boost your campaign. So just know this has no extra cost. We actually take that for you. So you can come here and browse anything you'd like. Also, you can pull directly from the accounts that are connected. This is also another option. Our system can scan the website and then you can select any relevant images. And last, you have the option to play around with Dolly. This is an integration with OpenAI tool generator for images. And it's super important for you to know that you don't need a key or a token to use any of the AI tools we have built in here. These are all available for you and your clients. And here you can generate as many as you'd like. And it's super important. You can also download these and use them for anything else that you'd like. Then for video, we also have some different options. You will get some suggested media, of course. You can upload your own. Then for the video generation options, we've got some cool ones for you. First, in this one, you can upload your own video or you can select from Shutterstock. Let me show you how this works. You just need to search for a relevant video. So let me choose one that works for this. We're going to be using just a plain standard view of San Francisco. And then you can upload your own audio or you can use our AI audio creation tool. And then you can just generate this audio. What's super important is that you can actually upload here a script of your own.
Betsy is the best realtor in San Francisco. Check our listings.
And then we will just attach this audio we've just generated to the video we just created. Let us just create a headline. This one seems already good. And we will set it at the bottom of everything. We will generate. We will come back to this tab in just a second. But also, just know you can select from your Facebook ad account, Facebook page, or your Instagram account too. Once this is generated, we will come back and see it. You also have the option to do carousels. Here, you can just mix between images and videos. You can remove all the cards if you wanted to, and then just start from scratch. Also, super important, the system will automatically show the best performing card first. This will save you a lot of time and money. Oh, we're nearly there. We will attach it to the campaign.
Betsy is the best realtor in San Francisco. Check our listings.
So you can preview what it looks like. And here you have the option to play around with different colors, different videos, different audio selections. But once this is done, you just need to keep scrolling down. You can find the best call to action. Then you just need to select your leads form, and also bear in mind, you will be prompted to select the leads form if the goal you selected is leads. If you have a traffic goal, conversions goal, or sales goal, you won't be seeing any of the lead form selection. You can select one you already have, or you can create one from scratch. We offer a lot of different options for you to test. You can actually select your form type. We always suggest going with higher intent because this will give you the best quality leads. You can add your privacy policy, you can add some different questions and multiple choice or short answers, and then you just need to create. Also, super important, if you are working with Go High Level, you can map all of the leads that you get from the forms. We also can share a video with you on how to do that. Last, you just need to add your budget. And this little calculator that you see here at the right will give you some forecasted results so you can make a projection of what performance will look like. But once you're ready, you just need to click create and this campaign will be immediately created for you. You don't need to do anything else. It's just that simple. But if you wanted to create a campaign for Google at the same time, as you can see, part one, part two, and then maybe a bit of part three are already filled. For Google, it works kind of the same way. The targeting option works with keywords. And as you can see, this is integrated with Google's keyword planner. So you can actually check what's the cost per click and the search volume. You already have some suggestions, but if you wanted to, then you can just come and manually edit too. Just click return and it will be added. And then the system will always keep making suggestions for you, which is super important if you want to find the best, and relevant keywords. You can add negative keywords, which is super important. So let's say you're focusing on selling, not buying. Let us add buying. And the system will, of course, store any of your previous settings, but let us just go with buying. And then, as you can see, homes for sale near me, suggestions will keep popping. And now, same thing, as you can see, location will pick up where you are, but let us select again San Francisco. And you can also do radius, you can also target cities, states, counties, the whole world if you wanted to. And actually, our customer success team can help you define targeting in a much better and accurate way. You just need to contact. But if you keep scrolling down, you will see all the headlines are formatted to fit Google's format. The descriptions too. And then at the bottom of everything, we have three assets that you can pick from. You can do lead forms, you can do phone numbers, and then you can do Google My Business. So if you have a property and you want to show, you just need to click. We also have this little video tutorial that will show you how to connect your Google My Business account to your Google Ad account. And then at the bottom of everything, then you can just add your budget and same thing. If you click create, this campaign will be immediately launched. So launching across platforms becomes very easy and each one of them has different features. So for example, in Spotify, you have the audio generation tool. If you come here, select audio, you can actually select the audio just like we did with the video. So here you can upload an entire script if you wanted to and download it. And more tools will be coming and we are integrated more things every day. For example, all Google channels as Performance Max. And as you can see over here, you have Google Shopping Ads, which is a brand new feature inside of Play. And if you click to turn it on, then you just need to select your merchant ID over here or select in a specific feed. And then your shopping campaign will be ready and will be running alongside your Performance Max campaign. Local service ads are also available. We have this form where you can check your eligibility and then you can manage all of your ads inside of here. This works really well if you are in the service area or if you are in the real estate. And here you can actually check the list of everything that's available in different countries. Make sure you're on the list and then you can just apply. And here in Play, we will help you manage. And then taking a look at everything that you've created, it's very simple. You have a glimpse over here in this dashboard where you can see everything that you've created before. And if you keep scrolling down, you will see everything. Google search, TikTok, Facebook leads, LinkedIn, Google display, Instagram, Facebook, all in the same dashboard. If you want to view results, at a campaign level, you just need to click on the blue, and this will give you a three-part menu where you can check what's happening inside of your campaign. So first you will get this little roadmap over here, which is very simple to read. This was made for everybody to understand what's happening with the campaign. So we will let you know with the green check if things are working or not. We will let you know if your ad's approved, and if it wasn't, we will let you know why. Here, you can check if your ad's getting views, if the A/B testing is working, and if performance is above benchmarks. And one cool thing about the tool is that your campaign will not only be assessed on week 1 or week 2, but it will be assessed up until the end of time when you decide to pause the campaign. The system will also give you these little boxes with suggestions that you can take or not, but we highly suggest you do. Here you have a chart for more visual learners where you can actually filter and select some of the metrics that are relevant to you. And then we have the insights chart. Here you can check results in a very simple way. Just select the time frame, and then these metrics will show you exactly where you're at. The system will actually make a benchmark and let you know if your campaign is above or below. Our campaigns have really good benchmarks and have really, really good numbers. You can check some of the videos in our YouTube channel and some other success cases where you can see how, with Play, your actual results are great. And these metrics are fixed, as you can see, and these depend absolutely on what's the objective you selected at the beginning. So if I scroll down real quick, you will see that the goal for this campaign is leads. So this is why the metrics that you see here are lead related. But if it was conversions, probably you will see something else in this dashboard. Same thing as if it was sales. And then you have the assets performance report. If you've used any of the tools in the ads managers, then you know that getting to that asset level reporting is not possible. Here in Play, we've managed to give you some idea of how everything is performing. If you go with your mouse on top of each one, you will see exactly what is being assessed, and then you know the type. The system will score performance from best to good to bad. So if you get a bad score, you know exactly what it is that you need to change, and then you can do so from inside of Play. You just need to click here on the little edit pencils, and this will take you to the menu. So if it's the video that's not working, you will be able to change it. If it's the image that's not working, same thing. And same goes for the text. You just need to update here, and then that's it. So optimizing, creating, and then taking a look at everything at a campaign level, it's super easy. Oh, one last thing. If you want to pause your campaign, you can also do that from this menu. But let's say you want to take a look at some of the other metrics that are part of your campaign. Then you just need to click on the home dashboard. Over here, you have reporting at a campaign level. And it's super important for you to know that here you can have a glimpse of everything that's happening, and then you can check the different campaigns. So let us go and see what's happening in Google. Here you will see all the campaigns that are running inside the account, even the ones that were not created in Play. Please bear in mind that if you click on View Results and the campaign was not created inside of Play, you will not be able to see that. You can only manage campaigns that were created inside the tool. But over here is where you can actually customize your columns to match the metrics that you're actually keeping track of. So please take a look at the whole list and make sure you are actually checking and making amazing reports for your clients. Then also you can just select the time frame, and then you can always download. And then the metrics will of course be different for other campaigns, like Facebook, for example. The numbers and the metrics that you see here will be different. So it's super important to know that Play, it's also an analytics tool that will help you keep track of everything. If you have a GA4 property, you will also be able to connect it here and take a look at some of the different metrics in a very easy way. If you scroll down, you have some of our top categories that you can just click and take a look at what's happening inside your GA4 account. And then last, we have the Creative Hub. So this is actually a really good one. And let me switch to our admin profile just to show you a bit of what you can do here. If you are on your admin, maybe you are wondering if you can create templates that then you can share with all of your clients to make sure your job is easier. And the answer is yes. Template creation does not differ that much from ad creation inside of our platform. But over here, you always need to prompt. AI will be the core and center of everything you do over here. So let me show you how this works. We will continue to work with our San Francisco real estate example. And then we will generate the description. Please bear in mind that ChatGPT is also integrated over here. And once you have finished this, you can add your offer, of course. I will leave this empty for the sake of the example. And then you can just generate. We also get the question a lot if you will see the targeting here whilst creating the template. And the answer is no. Template creation does not require targeting just yet. Save that for the ad creation part. But over here, even if it's a template, different ad combinations are also being crafted. So it's super important that you add a relevant prompt, that you use a relevant website or landing page, same thing as you did before. And just a little reminder, you can use landing.site, which is our free landing creation tool that will be getting some more upgrades and improvements. So you can actually use it and tailor it to make sure your landing page excels. That's also a very important part of ad creation, landing pages. Make sure yours is super relevant. But once you finish this little part, then let's just give it a name. And process looks the same. You can go to images. We will use Shutterstock and let us select some of these images. Here you also have a crop tool so you can make sure the image fits the radius, and we will save it. Take a look at all of this, and let me show you how custom fields work. If you are on your admin workspace, you will be able to actually add different fields. So and then your clients will have to just finish out with their own information. Now, let us just save. So I can show you how that looks. And this template is a template that you can actually share with all of your clients or some of them. So if you have your first Google campaign or your first Facebook campaign, you will be able to share that in a very simple way with all of them. So whilst this is saving, I will show you some of the other features in our menu. We have the service for ad templates done for you, which work the exact same way like we just did. But in this case, it's our rockstar team that will be creating them for you. You can create also templates for forms if you want just your clients to have the forms in their workspaces. And here is where you can add different folders. So this system, you can also share, and you can share entire folders to your clients. And then here, if you click on the three little dots, you will see all the options that you have. You can just share, you can duplicate, you can move to inside a folder, or you can keep editing. And then creating campaigns, it's super easy. You just need to click on create ad, and that's it. You will be prompted and taken to kind of the advertise section. So let me switch back to our demo profile so I can show you what folders look like. And in here, this will give you the opportunity to store and save everything in a more organized way, giving you options to, well, share different folders with your clients and just make sure everything is tidy. And then we are actually coming to an end. We've already revised the review, the clients tab, home tab, advertise, creative hub, and connect platforms. Last thing you need to know is you always have support here in our AI assistant. This was trained with our own knowledge base, and you have different options to reach out to our team. And same thing, here you can always contact us. In the white label version, you have many different options like adding your logo, changing your name, even adding your own privacy policy link. You have different tools that you can actually download. Same thing in the resources tab. This is where you can find lots of videos that you can download, embed in your web page, send in your demos or to possible prospects and clients. And then you also have this playbooks. Bear in mind that if you are on the 497 plan, you can actually request your own playbooks. Those will be crafted for you. And then last, you have the team section. Here you can add your own team member. For the pricing, we suggest you going to our website. Just go to play.io, go to the white label tab, and if you scroll down, you will see all of our pricing. So I think we have come to the end of our demo. Last but not least, we have an help center over here at the top where you can find lots of articles and videos about all things play. And not only all things play, you can find lots of information about how to do everything around here, from creating your ads accounts to optimizing, managing, even creating ads in different languages, which you can do. We actually support 40 different languages inside of Play. But just make sure to take a look if you sign up for your trial. And please let us know if you have any other questions or if we can help in any part of the process. Thank you for taking a look at our demo, and we hope to see you around anytime soon.